So, Anne, I'm gonna joke for a second. I don't know to call you Anne or Therese. And what's funny, I've worked with hundreds of VAs over the years, and what's funny is it's very typical in that community to have three, four, five, five names, and as someone from from America, we have like two names. That's it. We know what to call people. Uh, in the Philippines, y'all have a bunch of names, so I'm not sure what to call you. So please let me know what you're more comfortable with. I notice on some things you say Anne, on some of your emails you say Therese. So whatever you're more comfortable with, please let me know. So I talked to Ron today, who gave me a call. The customer service number comes directly to my cell phone, and I know which calls are customer service or not. I've got it set up to tell me which ones are coming through on that customer service number. So he called and asked, he says, look, I want to make a return. I said, yeah, I've been reading through the messages. You and her have been discussing this. It sounds like this, and this. He's like, no, no. He said, look, I've been, he said, I went to Walmart. They said I need to contact their seller. He said, I'm trying to create a return. There's no way to do it on Walmart.com. And I'm like, that's really interesting. And then I explained to him all the changes that Walmart's going through right now with returns. And he said he contacted them to make a return. They're like, look, you need to contact the seller. And that, to me, that's wonderful. That now Walmart is saying, okay, you want to return the item to the seller? Contact the seller. So that sounds beautiful. So how do we handle that? So obviously, you've been talking to him through here. I was in the middle of sending him an email, giving him an update, but I wanted to create this video so you can see what's going on before I implemented what I was doing for Ron. And we'll do that. And I was just leaving him a message saying he said he enters an order number. He said he has the order number. He enters it into a return, and he's not able to create a return. So here's, I think, what we do. Come into Zentel. Let me come back here. And his name, let me copy that. Now we go into sales. Now we want to go to all and search for his name. And here his order comes up. Now it's different. See, there's a channel order number. There's customer's name, the order number, but this order number is real weird. It doesn't really mean much. So we click on this, and we have to generate a return number. And you might have done that on Amazon with your other stores that you've worked with. So we have to generate the return. Now, I don't see how there is a reason for return or anything like that. And I looked on Walmart. I don't see a way for us to create a return through Walmart. I went to the order number. There's no button that says return. I don't know how to create a new return here. Maybe this is something you can research and see what's the proper process that Walmart's asking for now. But I do know what we can do here. We can generate a return. Okay. RMA generated. So now the other part, I've never been through this. That's why I'm doing it with you. Now complete returns, I don't know what that does. So we've got here, this is the amount refunded, cancel RMA, add package, which is great. I mean, this is, if we can do all this real easy from Zentel, wonderful. I mean, this is super easy. And it's great because if the customer contacts us, just like you've been going back and forth with Ron, well, it's this or it's that, at least we have that information and that email to give to Walmart if there is an issue. And as you've learned in a very short few weeks, there's a lot of issues. And that's why I need somebody really full, as much as you can work as possible to handle all of this stuff, because it's, my staff doesn't have time to handle all this stuff. So complete returns. Okay, so this is wonderful. Returning one items in stock. Wow, apply shipping fee. This is beautiful, isn't it? This is everything that we've asked for. Just to be able to have more control over our returns where we can add shipping and give them a refund amount. So, I mean, this is what's going to happen. Once the item comes back, we've given it an RMA. This is everything. So, reason for less than full refund. But what see, refund would be $24.99, and that's not even shipping. Let's see what this does. I'm not sure. Return all on hand to inventory. So that's great too. So this well, once we receive it back, this will put the item back in inventory, which is great too. It'll just add the quantity. Instead of 0, it'll now say 1. So it saves us another step for going in, clicking that 1, scanning the item back in, clicking that 1. This is automatically going to do that when the item comes back. So what I'm thinking is that since this is so simple and so easy to do, we will handle this step right here. And you will handle the previous step for the RMA. Because when we get it back, by the time I tell you, because this is so quick and easy, by the time I tell you, oh, it's in good shape, it's, here's a picture, here's all of that. Now, if it reaches a point where we need to create a case, or I need to send you pictures to fight with the customer or fight with Walmart, then we'll go to that point. But if it's a simple, basic, easy return, my staff can do this really quickly. It only takes a few seconds. It actually probably takes less time to do this than it is to contact you. So we'll save both people time. So this is wonderful. We learned this together. All right. Let me know if there's any questions.